Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match preview for Man City versus Newcastle in the Premier League, so please hit the like button, hit subscribe. Yeah, let's jump into it. So, City against Newcastle. Look, there's no getting around it. We're crap. We are an awful team, and the latest game against Real Madrid just shows that we're not a team capable of playing for 90 minutes. And where we want to be, and in the Premier League itself, you have to play for 90 minutes, and this is why we've lost so many leads throughout the season. I saw an article on Sky Sports asking, why is it that they keep losing leads? Is it a mental or physical thing? Well, it's a bit of both. Mentally, we know we're going to crumble after an hour, so we do. But physically, we can't run for more than an hour, so we do. It's been a disaster, and the Real Madrid game, honestly, you could see it coming. I mean, Real Madrid started well. They battered us in the first half. Second half, they let us have more of the ball because they knew we were going to crumble. We did. Before that, of course, we had the Arsenal 5-1 defeat. Absolutely embarrassment there as well. And again, that was a game where we came back into it early in the second half, only to absolutely crumble later on. So this is nothing new for us. We're used to it. It keeps happening over and over again. And the Newcastle game, it's going to happen again. We're going to get to the hour mark and then we're just going to fall off a cliff. We're not going to run. We're not going to press, But funny enough, we're going to sit on the halfway line and let them attack us and hit that long ball or through ball to their fast forwards. And that's going to cause us more mayhem. And individual errors like we saw with Edison against Real Madrid are also costing us. And the funny thing about Edison doing that is I was just thinking while we were 2-1 up that Edison's had a really good game for us, that he's done all right. And then the usual happens. We either just stop concentrating or we just want to lose the game. So Newcastle are going to be a problem. They are. Isak's going to run all over us. So's Gordon as well. They got some decent players, Joelinton in there in midfield as well. He's going to bully our midfield regardless of who's in there. It doesn't even matter. But I guarantee now that we played De Bruyne against Real Madrid that he won't play in this game. He'll be probably folding on if he's able to after that knock he took for the penalty. Grealish won't play because he played against Real Madrid. Well, of course, he went off injured anyway. And then defence, we've got more issues because none of our defenders can play for 45 bloody minutes. So what, man, there's just so many issues. Ake went off, was it? Akanji went off. You can rest assured that Diaz isn't going to play in this one. Stones probably won't be fit now for it. So you're going to see in defence, you're going to see Nunez come back in probably. You're going to see Lewis there. Probably left back, Vardo in the middle, and God knows who else we're going to have. Like I said, midfield, De Bruyne probably won't play. Kovac will probably start now. Maybe Gundogan as well, with no Bernardo. And yeah, hopefully Mamouche starts. And with, doesn't even matter, does it? And Haaland up front. Because that's what our problems are. And again, it's partly physical as well, because we can't run for an hour and no one can stay fit for more than 45 minutes. So yeah, it's a ragtag team, an aging team with no energy, no pace. And it doesn't like they got much desire in them left either, which is a shame because this team has absolutely fallen off a cliff this season. And again, I've said it many, many times before, I don't see where it starts changing. I don't see it. And the next run of fixtures, I'm looking at it here, Newcastle at home, wow, Real Madrid away, that's a loss. And then after that, we got Leyton Orient. No, wait, we haven't got Leyton Orient, we played them. So yeah, Real Madrid away, Liverpool at home, loss. Tottenham away, loss, and they're a nightmare as well, Tottenham. Because you don't even know what they're going to do. And then after that, we got Plymouth Argyle. I fancy Plymouth in that one, not going to lie. Nottingham Forest away, loss. Brighton, that might be a good result for us because Brighton are a mess. Leicester at home, don't even know. Maybe City turn up on that one. United away, loss. Crystal Palace at home, they're flying. Everton away, that's going to be a loss. And Villa, probably a loss. So look, where does this change? I've no idea. We need to end the season. We need a good month and a half off, which we're not going to get because of the Club World Cup. Wow, it's looking bad for us. But yeah, Newcastle at home. I mean, if I were you, I wouldn't even watch it. I'm probably not going to be watching it. I'm actually in Newcastle for it. I'm away for the weekend. So yeah, thank God I don't have to put up with it. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, this has been a disaster, hasn't it? And I'm sick of Kovacic came out as well after the game and said it's hard to explain. No, it's not. None of you can run. You're all too old. And we're getting done by pace. Pep's tactics are not helping. Why he's still sitting us up at the halfway line, honestly, don't get it. Even Football Manager would have changed it by now. I mean, on FIFA or FC25, you would have definitely pressed the button to drop your team further back. You wouldn't have played that mental high line in that game. Yeah, so the players seem to be at a loss. Pep seems to be at a loss, and yet us fans, we know the reasons. We do. We know it. So, yeah, it's a bad one. It's gonna be a bad one. Hopefully, we do get something out of it, because the only thing we've got left to play for really is the top 4, and if we don't make the top 4, well, we're in danger of dropping even further back, and we're not going to be in Europe next season. And that would be a problem, probably for FFP as well, whatever bloody financial thing is left with us. But we need results, and we need results very quickly, and we need results ideally up until the end of the season. Now we can't afford to drop points, and if we do, we can only afford to drop points against the teams that are above us, like Liverpool, like Nottingham Forest. Other than that, we need points out of all of these games, and we are capable of doing it if Pep gets the system right and if Pep gets the team right. Unfortunately, because he keeps switching it in and out. Unfortunately, because people keep getting injured and defenders are incapable of playing for a full half of football. And again, I don't understand why we make substitutions, and all the substitutions we make us look even more lethargic, even more tired, and more useless. So yeah, that's it. That's the match preview. It's just a run, isn't it? It's just get out of the system. I mean, I didn't say what I wanted to say during after the Real Madrid game. I just kept it short and sweet. Oh, wow. Yeah, fingers crossed. Like I said, we need a result. I can't see it. Newcastle have been a bit hit and miss lately, but then again, they beat Arsenal last time out in the Premier League. They beat them 2-0. That says all you need to, really. If they're on it, they're going to be a massive problem, because every team is celebrating like they've won the treble against us with every victory they get. It just spurs them on more, because everyone knows we're vulnerable, and everyone knows that we can't run. So everyone knows, just put a ball over the top, use a bit of pace up front, bang, done. We're playing into teams' hands every single match. We're not playing into our strengths anymore. We're playing to all our vulnerabilities. That's the thing about Pep's system. All our vulnerabilities are being shown up in this game, and Pep's team selections are definitely not helping. I definitely wouldn't have played that team against Real Madrid. And against Newcastle, he definitely needs to play with some fast wingers who are capable of getting up and down the pitch. And he needs some legs in the middle of the park as well, because Kovacic can't cover the field. De Bruyne ain't going to get up and down the box. Bernardo does his best, but he's got no pace, no strength or anything like that. He can only do so much. And when he's playing 90 minutes every single game, he's going to be knackered as well. So yeah, the defense has to take a big part of the responsibility too, because yeah, they're our problem at the moment. Defense, it's the centre halves and the middle of the pitch, the three middle players. Whoever plays in them positions, they're just leaving us so exposed constantly. Yeah, there we go. And to be honest, you could say we don't even have a midfield. That's match preview. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Good luck for the game if you do watch it. Don't let it ruin your weekend. I'm not going to let it ruin mine. Yeah, maybe I'll try and get somewhere to see it. Probably not. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.